But the heat was so good, he didn't take the big win. It was Bruno Santos living up to the wild card expectations, going straight to the quarters, and that's on the line in this one. A berth for John, straight to the quarterfinals. With the level of competition these days, we know how long it's been since Kelly's taken out a CT event, even though he has 54. We go back to this one. We finally get a start with Joshua Kerr. Backside carve, little quiet rebound. He'll sink on that rebound section and ends up pulling it off. And he'll take off in the lead. John's behind him. Florence grabs the rail on the takeoff. A ton of seaweed and kelp going over his head, but he'll look to make the exit. Next thing you know, Florence is down.
Josh Kerr, though, starts off with a nice little wave as well. Let's have a look at Kersey's first. Beautiful positioning. Not quite as deep as what he'd like, but watch this cutback here. Beautiful wraparound, bangs it off the lips. A great transition between two maneuvers right there. Nice little starter for Josh Kerr, and then right behind him, well, that's Josh Kerr's one from the channel. You can see all that seaweed there. That's got to play some sort of factor. Your fins might catch on it. There's little bits of seaweed. Let's have a look at John's wave here as he takes off. Now watch the lip. The lip is literally covered in seaweed. Right there, John goes over the handlebars. That white water just shooting up the face of the wave, just disconnecting him from his board, and he goes down. So an uncharacteristic wipeout right there for John. 22 minutes remaining. Kersey locks in a 5.5, takes an early lead. From the right of your screen to your left, it's almost sucking him sort of deep.
Jadson now up, first wave ridden. Just keeps a high line to punch free from the barrel. Turns might be very critical throughout this heat, but not a whole lot on offer. So a couple of frontside snaps. He's got a little ramp now. Air reverse, flares it out, and pulls it off onto dry reef. Jadson doesn't even check his fins. He's fired up to compete here, Potts.
You know, at least closer to that cut line. Let's have a look. Stalling, pulling in. Nice positioning right there. A little bit of a crumble as he comes off the bottom. Seaweed flying everywhere. So Jadson Andre is going to try and milk this one. He knows there's not a lot of opportunity, so needs to capitalize, and right there, bang, that's what he's famous for. He's got those on dial. Let's have a look at this here from the channel. Not a super hollow wave there, but Jadson Andre making do with it, capitalizing, bringing it all the way through the inside, doing the best he can. And let's have a look at this shot from behind right here. Boom, super high too. That tail was about 3 or 4 foot above the lips of Jadson Andre. Looking for a 7.50. I'm not sure whether he's going to get the 7.5, but moving in the right direction. And it's going to be a good little keeper score, Joe.
Love the energy out of Jadson Andre and the height and progression out of this aerial.
That was amazing. A lot of pop in the step there, and that's an injured soldier right there. I mean, he's carrying injuries and he's doing stuff like that. Kersey, 5.50, 217 is his backup. And this is what happened while we were gone. Up and riding Josh Kerr, using his priority. Now off the top there, trying to avoid that seaweed patch. A couple of beautiful searing turns. And these guys have kind of gone back to maneuvers, Joe. Obviously the barrel is not on offer, so you've got to go to plan B meaning...
Because every time he paddles, he just gets a bulk of that seaweed that weighs you down. Can slow your line down in the barrel. It can dislodge your fins, especially when these guys are trying to side slip on demand. He needs a 4.77. Decides he's going to go for it on this wave. Stalls for the barrel. He'll get the exit. Now going to turns. High line front side wrap from Andre. Quick chip under the lip on that forehand hook. He'll get lost and run out of water on the final move, but a great effort to get the score. Kersey's protecting the lead now. 2 backside carves quickly, looking to finish, and he doesn't have enough room for a third maneuver, so now this heat's going to go on hold for the decision. Score starting to drift in for Josh Kerr. Nothing changes for Kersey, 2.67, and last for Jadson Andre, a 3.83. It's not enough. Josh Kerr straight to the quarterfinals.